you say? Oh, I'm sorry, this office is closed.
Dr. Morris in?
No, he isn't.
I'm Mrs. Morris.
Well, I guess I better run along.
You're Gladys Strome, aren't you? Worry, I'm not gonna make a scene.
I wasn't worried at all, Mrs. Morris.
Yeah?
Please.
Thank you. You're nothing like I pictured you.
What did you expect?
Somebody very blonde with clutching hands.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
I'm sorry, too. For that type, you'd be fairly easy to deal with. Miss Strome, can I ask you a favor?
Well, it depends.
I want you to leave my husband.
I must say I admire your nerve. I've been working for Dr. Morris for almost a year now. To my knowledge, this is the first time you've been here. And this is where he spends most of his life.
May I say a word in my own defense? I was very young.
You still are.
I'm surprised how much older I've gotten this last year.
What's up, peeps? Welcome to the Truth About Dating and Relationships. Oh man, just had a nice workout. Just sit there chilling, I like to calm down for a minute. Hey, check this out. I noticed, I always notice stuff, right? I was just blessed with that ability. I could be working out, all of a sudden, the brain will give you a topic, right, for your YouTube. Hey, did you know that the fantasy, the romantic fantasy, is always going to be better than the romantic reality? Did y'all know that? Of course, I found it out a while back. I just haven't thought about it in a while. I thought about it a while back. And what I mean by that is, see, when you fantasize, because it all depends on what kind of imagination you got too. But when you fantasize, oh boy, I tell you what, you can perform all kinds of tricks, right? The woman can be beautiful. You can be, the most attractive guy in the universe. One, you can conjure up just amazing communication. When you fantasize, the woman can be cooperative, right? Fit, fine. She can be whatever you want her to be, right? And the situation can go however you want it to go, right? But it's fantasy, right? The reality is really what we have to live with. And the reality of it is that they got their fantasy too. They got a fantasy too. And all that stuff I mentioned, theirs might be 10 times greater than that. So that's why we try to stick with reality. But the good thing about fantasy is it'll let you slow your roll down, right? Because when it comes to romantic relationships, would you want to take a week and make a good decision, or rush and make a bad one? It's always best to slow down. If this is a fantasy man, yeah, ask yourself a question. What's a fantasy? What's the reality of this situation? And the reality of it is that most of us are just regular, normal human beings, right? Most of us wake up in a certain mood. Most of us, just go through life and do the best we can. Most of us go through life just want to feel good about ourselves. That's the reality of it, okay? But I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with fantasizing. Because fantasizing takes you away from the disappointment. it takes you away from the confusion. It takes you away from this didn't go according to plan, right? So it's okay to fantasize. Keep doing it, right? But just know, if you're fantasizing about a particular person, you need to know it's just a fantasy. Because if you go in there thinking that that's what it's going to be, once reality hits you, you're probably going to be miserable if you don't get out fast. Hey, ain't my rule. That's just the way that it is. So, I was just thinking about that, man, and I didn't want to, do too much today. I've been taking it easy on the YouTube lately, just taking my time and, just looking around, doing a bunch of observing and stuff like that. So, y'all be careful, y'all be safe. Right? The pandemic is winding back up. It's rising in all 50 states, so we gotta be careful, right? Do what you gotta do to keep yourself safe. And I'll see y'all on the back end.